Grass Valley shows at IBC 2022 the latest version of EDIUS 10.33, which will be released in September. The version we are showing here has some additional features, and one feature is particularly interesting because it's a native OFX plugin bridge. So in the near future it will be possible to integrate OFX plugins directly in EDIUS. And they integrate like native EDIUS plugins, so it's no longer needed that you install a separate plugin bridge like the one from UBlue, which allowed already before the usage of OFX. But the new native solution, on the one hand side, looks like native effects, so it's really nicely integrated. Then the native integration allows a better performance and direct hardware acceleration for the effects, and the possibilities will grow with the native support, so more plugins will be supported through OpenFX. And another big thing is that the stability of the native integration is also better. So Grass Valley has received quite many requests from end users to get a native OFX plugin support, and we can announce it will come in the near future, and for those who want to see it, it's possible here at IBC. There are also other things which are updated in EDIUS 10.3, but it's mainly integrated things. So from manufacturers like Sony, Blackmagic, and Red, they do updates to their formats, and these formats are now updated also in EDIUS. So the latest version uses all available SDKs from those manufacturers to update their functionality. Here at IBC, the biggest customer group are professional TV people, news people, and at the Grass Valley booth, it's really easy to see how big the interest in Grass Valley's AMP cloud system is. AMP is basically a platform where every product from Grass Valley can be used and integrated, and there are new services and tools also available. For EDIUS, very interesting is the possibility to integrate in the media asset management system from AMP. And it's a nice and direct plugin. We showed it for the first time at NAB show, but here now at IBC it's even much more integrated. So import and export from every kind of asset is now possible. We can see proxy and high-res workflows, and people are really excited to see that because the AMP platform allows customers who have huge installations to really work remotely in a platform that is already proved to work, because productions like the Super Bowl or the Olympic Games have been produced in that environment, and it's a really stable and powerful environment. And it's not only the environment from Grass Valley, it's also an open platform which allows other manufacturers to integrate. And here at the Grass Valley booth there are many of those companies who have specialized services for that platform. And let's say like this, for some customers may think, well, that is only for the high-end professionals, that kind of system. But you need to understand that before you needed to buy huge parts of hardware to be able to have that kind of solution. Now with cloud services, the price point gets much lower because basically all you need is some kind of internet connection to get connected to the service, and then of course you have to pay for the services, but you pay for those services which you need, and if you don't need them, you don't pay. It's different if you buy something, well, you have it and you have to pay the full price. So it will be more and more interesting even for those customers who just have like 1 or 5 or maybe 10 editing suites, which in the past maybe didn't have a media asset management system because it was too expensive. Yeah? So this is a development which is very, very interesting, and we can see from existing customers who have the classical solutions like EDIUS with Stratos, which is a media asset management system which starts at about 150,000 euro. They're very interested in the possibility to upgrade that system into the Grass Valley AMP Cloud system. And yeah, to see that EDIUS is a core part of that system is, of course, very, very interesting, not only for them, also for us, because if you are editing your videos in the cloud, you have we have a HTML5 editor, which is nice to do short things, and it's quite powerful. It can do a lot for news, probably, yeah, the most you need. You cut down some things and do some fades and even have voice over audio. But when it comes to more complex functions, then you need an editor like EDIUS. And EDIUS is really then the best choice for that kind of solution. And as the Grass Valley platform is recognized in the market as proved solution, people say that is really the platform to go to. Because if you compare the Grass Valley solution with other solutions, some people say that Grass Valley is like 5 years ahead because, they have not started thinking about the solution yesterday. They have been working with the solution for some years now. And we are here at the point where more and more people can use that platform. And so even normal EDIUS users will in the future have possibilities to use functionalities which are in the cloud, like AI services, like storing, archiving your footage, and so on. So with this, view into the bright picture, into the bright future, I would like to say thank you for your interest and watching this very long monologue from me. And I hope you enjoy editing with EDIUS, and I wish you all the best. Best regards from IBC.